Hi, my name is Shauna from Noomi.com, the professional coach directory. Today I'm speaking with Coach Nitin Kalra. Thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, my pleasure. Now, I'm wondering if you can start us off by talking a bit about who your ideal clients are.
Okay. So before we jump onto the ideal clients, I just wanted to introduce what I really do. I am not a regular coach that you would find on Numi's platform. I basically specialize in logotherapy, which is a unique school of psychology that helps you understand the meaning of what's happening in your life. And I do deal with a lot of clients here in Dubai and across the world who kind of come to me with questions about existential crisis, questions about being directionless in life. Where is their life going? What are they really doing with their lives, with the people around them, etc. And I help them to streamline their life by firstly trying to understand themselves, focusing on themselves. In a way, we have a philosophy where we say, be selfish. First, focus on yourself before you decide to help others. That's exactly the kind of clients I deal with, people who just want to understand themselves better, to be able to understand life better in an overall sense.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing. Now, I'm wondering, how do you like to help your clients achieve their goals? Do you have a certain process that you like to use to help them succeed?
Yes, we basically follow, as in logotherapy, we basically follow a process to help clients understand and realize their goals. The main process is to first help them understand themselves. The majority of the problems that we see in the world begin because we don't understand our own self. We don't understand our own abilities to manage the problems that we face around ourselves. And the moment we are able to understand our own capacities, our own abilities to be able to deal with the world, everything gets sorted for us. So in logotherapy, we basically help you understand your own self, understand the nuances of what's happening around you, to be able to better judge what's going on in your life and make decisions. We do not advise our clients in terms of what they need to do, but we help them reach that situation where they're able to make a choice for themselves. It's all about making the right choices, and that's what we help our clients prepare for. There is a process we follow. Usually, other than the regular one-to-one sessions that I do with my clients, I have a 13-week program that I run, which is called the Logo Buddy program. So in the Logo Buddy program, we try to kind of fix your own self, try to help you understand yourself better, understand the world around you better, and be able to empower you to make decisions for yourself going forward. And that's really the process that has helped a lot of my clients over the last many years that I have been doing this coaching sessions with them.
Perfect. Now, I'm wondering if you can share any feedback that you've received from any of your past clients.
So I've been doing one-to-one coaching professionally now for about 3 years. And there has been a number of people who've come to me seeking help. And I want to kind of give one specific example to prove how coaching has really helped a person. And I remember there was this client who came to me with a lot of anger management issues. And, all we kind of went through the entire process of logotherapy where he understood that it didn't make any sense for him to cry over something which was beyond his control. So a lot of situations at times are beyond our control. And he put that into action very beautifully when once he was traveling somewhere and he was stopped at the airport because he didn't have the requisite visa. Now, for somebody who has an anger management issue, if you're stopped when you're going for a holiday and you're stopped at the airport, this would be a matter of grave concern. And he would have kind of blasted off at the airport itself. On the other hand, post the coaching session, this gentleman kind of remembered the teachings that he learned during the coaching. And he said this is a situation that was beyond his control. So he politely understood what the problem was, came back to his hotel, applied for the requisite paperwork, and then went back and did his trip after a couple of days. It saved him a lot of misery. It saved people around him a lot of misery, and he understood the power of actually controlling himself and controlling the situations around him. When he told me this feedback, and he kind of told me how he implemented the teachings in his daily life, it really gave me a sense of fulfillment, because I was able to kind of make a small difference into his life. But for him, it was a major and massive difference that kind of came about. Examples like these kind of keep you motivated to continue making a difference to people's life one step at a time.
That's wonderful. That's great. Well, I'm curious, what is your professional background and how did you get into coaching?
So I've been in the field of corporate life now for almost 27 years. I have studied international relations as far as my academics is concerned. And then after that, I did journalism, I did business administration, I studied media laws, and eventually I studied logotherapy and existential analysis. So I have done. I'm a person who believes in education, in continued education, and I like to read, I like to study, I like to keep myself updated on what's happening around me. My exposure into coaching as a profession actually happened in 2018, when I personally went through a crisis in my life, and I started looking out for the meaning of life per se. And that's when I got introduced to this wonderful book called Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl, who is the founder of logotherapy. And that tiny little book actually gave me a lot of answers of what I was looking for. I was so intrigued by that book that I ended up reading it 3 times in a week. And it inspired me and motivated me to continue reading more about Frankl. And I continued reading a lot of his books until I found this institute where I could do a course in logotherapy. And it was my professor at the institute, at the Viktor Frankl Institute in Ireland, who actually persuaded me and told me that I could be a professional coach and I should take it up as a career. Now I have a career that is existing in brand licensing. I've been a professional in brand licensing since 20 years, and I love my job. I love my profession, but I realized that coaching could actually be something that helps me become a better human being and also help people around in the world. So I took it up as a parallel profession, and today I actually spend almost 50% of my time coaching my clients, and the other 50% doing my other professional business that I'm involved with. And it gives me a sense of satisfaction because I've been able to manage the balance between the two careers. Both of them have their amazing plus points for me. And many times they overlap with each other because I have ended up making so many great friends in both the industries that I'm part of. And going forward, I kind of see myself doing coaching probably full time in a few years. That's the objective that I have for myself.
That's fantastic. Great. Well, Nitin, thank you so much again for taking the time to speak with me today. It's been such a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you very much for having me, and I'm really excited to working with you and the Noomi clients, and hoping to make a difference.